a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like black on that new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these. In my fridge.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. They get the rebound. Another shot. Pass. Oh!
That's good.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Away team foul.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Williamson with it. Back to Embiid. The shot from 20 feet away. They get it back.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Davis.
Donovan Mitchell.
To the paint. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Curry on the wing. Pass to Davis. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Down low. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's
Shooting
the
for
only
the away
option.
team.
This is his first trip to the line
Anthony
tonight.
Davis.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
Thompson in the corner. Williamson with it. Out guarded by Giannis. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis. He uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Anthony Edwards.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now here's Morant. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Cans it from downtown.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
India turnover.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. On defense, the visitors. 4-point game. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Knocks it loose. Curry with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Thompson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got his second basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
And to Kumbo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he gets it back. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. Davis with the bucket.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 7.
Well, you're not going to stop that. Once Davis gets the ball that deep, game over.
Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. 1:07 left to play in the first. The offensive rebound. Davis. No good with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, that basket began with Steph Curry's defense. He's thinking one step ahead, creates the steal, and triggers the break.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Carter looking around. Embiid in the corner. And he gets it to go from the corner. He has 6.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
Thompson for 3. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Floats it up for Davis. Outside Curry. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
With 1 on the clock. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here's Morant following the basket by Giannis. Embiid, no good. Here's Mitchell. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
To the inside. Morant outside. Stolen by Mitchell. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. In my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Team foul.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Antetokounmpo.
Team foul.
And Embiid with the block. And there's the call on Zion Williamson.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Loads it up for Davis.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Morant scanning the floor. The drive by Williamson. He makes that one drop only a second in 5 tries.
You would think someone as big as Zion would have trouble maneuvering around people in the lane, but his handle and change of direction is off the chart.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on that one.
Wow. Whether he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
Curry outside. Edwards, the bounce pass. Loads it up for Davis. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Edwards. Back to Curry. They get it again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Third personal foul.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
2 minutes.
And that one's good. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Inside. Morant. Williamson from long range. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Out to the wing. Here's Williamson. And he drives. Ejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Williamson.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot. This has been a dominant performance defensively.
4th team foul.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
On the wing, Thompson. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Now here's Morant.
Backcourt violation.
6 points for him.
The ball goes to the
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Embiid. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Thompson for 3.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room. That was the difference on that possession. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Second personal foul. Third team
We
foul.
know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Davis.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 14. And the dunk by Giannis.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And here's the fast break.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
And that does it for the first half of play. Leading by 10. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Klay Thompson.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Mitchell. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thompson outside. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 6 points.
Well, this is his specialty, right? Klay Thompson's shooting form from range, so pretty.
Pass to Mitchell. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Morant with the drive. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. Here's Williamson.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
It's stolen by Davis. And here they come. Curry outside. No good that time. Thompson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Back to Morant. Out to Carter. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And Davis sends it back.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. And these shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
Here's Mitchell. Morant with some nice D.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Down low. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, that's inexcusable defense. Once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
Carter left side. From deep. And the three ball is good. Carter's got 9 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
It's Davis on the wing. On his high post. And stolen by Williamson. Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Embiid. And there's the call on Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul. Away team.
Which stylist section wants a t-shirt?
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Back to Thompson. Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Here's Williamson. And it's good for 2. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Embiid. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I think Giannis is one of the few guys that can physically intimidate. He can break you down in more ways than you can count.
And the rejection by Giannis. Curry outside. That shot missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Klay Thompson.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Goes up. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, you've got to identify Klay Thompson early. In transition, he's so dangerous.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. To the paint. Shot to stop the run.
Giannis
And Giannis with the layup.
Assisted by
15 points for Giannis.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Yep, that one goes.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team getting ground. Leading by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
It's the fourth quarter.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Morant. And here's Thompson. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Williamson. Now here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Knocks down the three ball. Mitchell's got 19 points.
How impressive is the catch-and-shoot game of Donovan Mitchell? I'll tell you, you better be there on the catch or he's going to make you look silly.
Curry with the steal. And there's the call on Joel Embiid.
Personal foul.
That will be foul number 5 on him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Donovan Mitchell.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, this is problematic because Donovan Mitchell can hurt you any number of ways. Driving, spotting up, you name it, he's got it.
Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And they continue to control the glass.
And that one's good. Morant.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Curry can't get it to go. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his three. Mitchell wide open. Off target from outside.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Pass to Davis. And again, unable to change momentum here. Thompson for the triple. And he's good on the three ball.
Klay Thompson.
Thompson's got 17 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you guys, the explosiveness. Once Klay Thompson finds his rhythm,
2 minutes remaining in the game.
look out.
Here's Giannis. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Morant drives in. Embiid. Off target at the rim. Pass to Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Morant with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's Carter missing. Steps back and shoots. Here's Giannis. A second chance effort. Jacks up a 3. And it's Mitchell missing. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Embiid with it. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.